Alright, let's talk about these three boxes, these three sections on the home page. These are what we call widgets. I'm actually going to do a separate tutorial on widgets. It's going to kind of be more baseline along the idea of your blog and doing sidebars. I'm actually going to touch on widgets a couple different times to kind of reinforce how they work. So this video should be pretty quick and straightforward because it doesn't require a lot to set these up. So okay, so we have these three boxes. You know, what is ColdRush, the shopping rush, and the latest headlines section. If we go to the back end, excuse me, we go to appearance and we want to find widgets. We'll see a section called homepage boxes, and if I open this, I can see these three boxes right here. So 1, 2, and 3, right? So if I open this one, what is ColdRush? Really easy. I can change the title if I want. This has what is ColdRush. You want to change it to something else, you can do that. You can periodically change this out, and what we do is we select the page it's going to go to. These are all the pages that have been made on your site. Okay, most of these right now are just kind of like your order page, and some. I mean, you wouldn't go to your order page, but anytime you make a page, it's going to be saved, and you could just choose it. So you could make a new section, meet student Joe, Bob, whatever, and you could choose it from this list, then hit save, and then it's going to automatically update this. Make sense? Okay, let's close it. Next is our shop section. Not sure really what you want to do with this other than how it is now. That maybe change the name. Shopping Rush, Shopping ColdRush, ColdRush Shop, whatever. That's really it. How this section is working is it's pulling from the shopping page, and when I go over the shopping cart, I'm going to touch base on this. But basically, when you're making or adding a product, you choose whether you want it to show up on the home page or not. So as you add it, it's going to show up in here. Right now we just have these two that are showing up. So again, when you're making a product, it's going to automatically show up in here if you choose it to. And like I said, I'll touch base on that once we dive into the shopping section. Next is the headlines. This basically is pulling a couple the most recent posts on your blog. So as you make a blog, it's going to show up here automatically. And every time I make a new post, it shows up. It's something that's automatic. What I don't have is where it's going to go to, the See More link, meaning do you want it to go to the blog? If you do, click the blog, copy it, paste it in there, save it, and if I come here and refresh, whoops, wrong one again, and go back to the home page. Thought I clicked it. One more time. Alright. So if I click to read more, it's going to now take me to the blog. So it's up to you what you want to set for that. I would assume the blog, since that's where it's pulling that information from. Okay. That's going to do it for how we set those three boxes on the home page. And again, I'm going to go over widgets in more depth for the other sections.